everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video. And happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Chowing down here on a delicious soda from Wawa. Very early in the morning, but look, I'm more awake. I'm more energized. I actually did manage to get a little bit of sleep, and of course the caffeine's always nice as well. So, a bit more rested, not nearly as tired as I was in yesterday's video. Oh my god, I was so ridiculously tired. Yesterday was like insane. During the day, felt like I was gonna like pass out, and then that whole night, well, actually the day before, I felt like I was gonna pass out, and then that night with Cinema Sickness Jr. not wanting to sleep, and then going to work that day, yesterday going to work, I was just like, I felt like I was just gonna pass out on the drive there. I was so dead. So, I got home from work yesterday. I did take a nap and got some rest. So now it's very early in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. And I actually feel pretty good, even though it's very early in the morning. And you think I'd be pretty tired right now. No, I feel pretty good, pretty awake, as I usually do. I'm kind of a night owl usually. I'm up pretty late. But past few nights, I've just been really tired, even though I've been up late. But not tonight. So we're good to go. So let's take a look at what I picked up. This is all stuff I grabbed yesterday, last night. Again, when I shoot these videos so early in the morning, it's kind of weird because in my head I'm still thinking it's like the same day, even though technically it's now Wednesday. In my head, I'm just thinking like it's still Tuesday night, but no, it's actually Wednesday morning now. So Tuesday evening, Cinema Sickness Jr. and I went out and we hit up Goodwill and actually found some decent titles. So we're gonna take a look at that, and also I have a pile of stuff here that I got out of the wife's collection, and I'll explain more about that later. I've already explained that to you guys before, but for those of you who do not watch my videos all the time, maybe you're new to the videos, I'll explain what that means. So anyway, let's get down to it. I'm rambling on like always. Let's get down to it and take a look at what Cinema Sickness Jr. and I picked up from Goodwill. So first thing I got here for only 97 cents was the CD soundtrack to Sabrina. Very, very cool. Appears to be a score by John Williams. Very awesome. So had to grab that. Then I picked up two titles here, both for $1.97. Pretty cool stuff, too. A lot of really good stuff today. Grabbed Red Hot Chili Peppers Live at Slane Castle. That's awesome. Love RHCP. Great, great band. I would say I'm a big fan of their, I'm trying to think of what stuff I like the most. I guess I'm kind of a fan of, early to, mid-90s stuff. They're really, funk, 80s stuff. I'm like, it's okay. Nothing wrong with it. And they're kind of newer, I don't even know what you call their music really, kind of now, whatever you call their music now. Again, I don't have anything wrong with it, I enjoy it, but things like Blood Sugar Sex Magic and Mother's Milk and what's the one, is it just called Warped? Is that the album? The album Warped with the song Warped on it? Yeah, I think that's what it was called. Albums like that I really, really enjoy. So kind of like that time period is when I really like Red Hot Chili Peppers. But I still like their early stuff. I still like their new stuff. I am a fan. So very cool. Had to pick this up. $1.97 for this. Awesome. I thought it was going to be destroyed because, I don't know, I'm just like a concert DVD. I don't know. I'm just thinking somebody's going to destroy this. Not a scratch on it. That is awesome. So very cool. Very awesome. And I love that scene. There's the castle there. Very cool. And then there's a stage and a bajillion people. That's awesome. So I'd be the nerd who'd go to this concert and be like, can I tour the castle? Because that's all I'd want to see. I just want to look at the castle because I am a dork. So anyway, very cool. This is awesome. For another $1.97 picked up. Reading Rainbow, Ocean Life. Comes with 2 episodes. I guess Humphrey the Lost Whale and Sam the Sea Cow. Very, very, very awesome. I am a huge Reading Rainbow fan because I grew up with Reading Rainbow. Used to watch it all the time. Every time I come across Reading Rainbow when I was a kid on TV, I would watch it. And of course, my school was very awesome. My elementary school, I think it was every Wednesday or Friday or something like that, they would take all the classrooms. There was 2 or 3 classrooms per grade. They'd take my classroom, other classrooms. We'd go into one of the bigger classrooms. We all sit down and they play an episode of Reading Rainbow. It was so cool. So this is definitely something I grew up with, a big part of my childhood right here. And I still think the show, even as a 32-year-old, I still think this show is amazing. Still holds up to this day. And even as a 32-year-old, I can really get into this show. It's just so well done. And they're bringing it back, aren't they? I think they just did a Kickstarter or something like that to bring Reading Rainbow back. I don't think they're not doing it like on TV. It's like a web series now, but apparently they did. I think within like a couple hours they raised like more than they needed to or something like that. I think it was crazy the response they got to like bring back Reading Rainbow again. It's like a web based thing now, but still like the fans came out in drones and just gave so much money to them to bring it back, and it's apparently back now. So very cool. I'm very excited about that. I love the fact that kids can still enjoy it today, and the fact that since it's an internet thing, classrooms, teachers can play it for their kids now. So that's great. So very cool. Hopefully, Cinema Sickness Jr. will grow up with Reading Rainbow. I would love that. I have plenty of it in my collection. So if he doesn't see it at school or on TV or on the internet, he can see it at least in my library. So very awesome. $197 for this. Awesome deal. And then this is really cool. Brand new, factory sealed for $4.97, $5. Had to jump on that. That is a complete first season of The Dukes of Hazzard. Very cool. Believe it or not, I do not have any Dukes of Hazzard in my collection. It's something I've wanted to have in my collection. I'm very interested in Dukes of Hazzard. I've certainly seen many of the episodes in syndication over the years, but I did not actually own any. The only Dukes of Hazzard I have are the two movies, the Dukes of Hazzard movie, then the whatever the hell the I see it up there. I just can't see the name. That whatever the hell the was like. It was a prequel or a sequel. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever it was that they did to the movie. That's all the Dukes of Hazzard I have. I didn't have a single episode, so now I do. And get brand new, factory sealed, $5 for this, $4.97. That was an awesome deal. Had to finally pick up some Dukes. So definitely looking forward to getting more seasons in the collection. But for now, season 1 sounds good to me. I always love too when the first season I pick up is a season 1. I hate when like the first season I pick up is like season 2 or on or something like that, because then it's like now I gotta wait. It's like I can sit down and watch this right now if I want. I'm cool with that. But if it was like season 2, I'd be like, well, I'm not gonna watch season 2 until I get season 1. So I can watch it. Awesome. All right, so that's everything that I picked up from Goodwill yesterday with Cinema Sickness Jr. We got some awesome stuff, and I paid like dirt cheap prices for that. That's cool. But now let's take a look at some stuff I got for absolutely free. This is all from the wife's collection. As I've said many, many, many times in videos past, let me explain. First of all, when I say wife's collection, she doesn't really collect movies. She just has some. She's like your average, your average person who just has some DVDs and some Blu-rays. It's not really a collection per se. They just have, a little shelf of them. That's what my wife has. But it's kind of the unwritten rule in the household that if she happens to have something in her collection that I end up wanting for some reason, it's going to end up going into my library. That's just kind of how it works. It doesn't usually happen too often because a lot of times if there's something we both want, either I'll just buy it or we'll split the price and then put it in my collection, or again I'll just pick it up and it'll go into my collection, stuff like that. A lot of times it does not come down to her buying something and then me later on wanting it. But it does happen sometimes. There actually is a decent pile of stuff here that she picked up that I didn't have any. I didn't help pay for anything like that. This is all just stuff that she bought because she wanted it. And now years later, I'm like, you know what? I want to check these titles out. So they're going into my collection. But really when it comes down to it, yeah, they're going into my library, my collection. But it's not like she can't watch them. It's Cinema Sickness Jr., Miss Sickness, my wife, they can watch my movies anytime they want. So anyway, let's take a look at what I borrowed from her collection. First thing we have here is a complete first, second, third, fourth, and fifth season of Burn Notice. All brand new, factory sealed, season 2 on Blu-ray. The only season to get a Blu-ray release. Very odd. I never understood why they did that. But yeah, so very cool. I keep hearing the show is great. I hear it from you guys. And this is the entire reason why I even looked through my wife's collection, because she kept asking me over and over and over again and keeps telling me over and over and over again, have I seen Burn Notice? I'm going to love it. I got to check it out, because she's apparently, she has, again, the first 5 seasons here all on Blu-ray, or, all on DVD and Blu-ray, but apparently she's, watched them all on, Netflix or something like that. She's watched all the seasons of it, so I don't even know why she bought these, but she did. So she keeps telling me, I need to see the show. I got to see it. I'm going to love it. She keeps going, once you see it, you're going to want to take my movies and put them in your collection. So, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm taking them. I said, hell with it. I'm going to take these out, put on my collection, and I'm going to check these out real soon. So definitely got to check these out really, really soon. Had to steal them. So free. Very cool. Gotta love that. The wife knew it was coming. So this is, again, the whole reason why I even looked at the wife's collection in the first place, was to take these out. And then I was like, well, I'm going to see what else he got. Maybe there's some other goodies in there. And there were. Also grabbed the first and second season of Golden Girls. Very cool. A show I used to watch when I was like a little kid. I had an aunt, a great aunt, who was in love with this show. And I used to watch it a lot when she'd come from babysit. So definitely something I grew up watching. And I haven't really seen any episodes of this in syndication. It's been a long time since I've seen the Golden Girls. But definitely a show I would love to sit down and check out, since it's been many years since I've seen this. So I had to take them. Now a show that, I've never seen a single episode of. And say what you will, I've never seen a single episode of this show. I've heard nothing but fantastic things. There are people who are just huge fans of this show. I've certainly heard a lot about it over the years, but I've never seen a single episode. I really don't know too much about the show, but it's always been something I've been very interested in seeing, just because of all the fantastic things I've heard about it. And that's a complete first and second season of Northern Exposure. And yes, she even has the cool ones that come in these like little jackets. They were re-released. I think they re-released this in a season 1-2 like double feature set that obviously did not have these jackets, and all the seasons after that did not have jackets either. But the first two did. Very cool. I love it. We just unzip. There's the DVD inside. Very awesome though. I love these jackets. They're so cool. Even with the little moose pull tab. Very awesome. That is great. So very cool. Like I said, I've heard such great things about the series. I gotta finally check it out. So taking them out of the wife's collection, putting them in mine, and I'm gonna watch these real soon. In fact, out of everything I got from her collection, these are probably what I'm gonna watch the soonest. Even though I really want to see Burn Notice, I have a feeling Burn Notice is something I'm gonna have to get more invested in and be really into. So I'm probably just gonna sit down and watch these two pretty quick soon. So very awesome. Then I also grabbed Dave's World, the complete first season. Very cool. I've seen a few episodes of this here and there over the years, but never really got into it. But definitely looking forward to sitting down and watching the first season and checking it out, seeing what the show is really all about and getting into it. So very cool. And then also a show that I remember being on television, but I don't think I saw a single episode of this. And that's a complete second season of Caroline in the City. So unfortunately, the second season, not the first season. So I might have to wait till I get the first season to even watch this. But it's a show I'm interested in. Seems like the type of show I'm going to like. I do enjoy sitcoms from this time period. So I did want to grab this. Look forward to checking it out. But like I said, I still need to get the first season before I can watch this. But very cool. Again, I've heard of this show. I remember being on TV, but I've never seen a single episode of it. But I definitely look forward to checking this one out as well. So there you go, guys. That's it. So a lot of awesome stuff for free coming out of the wife's collection and going into my collection now. Again, it's kind of the unwritten rule that's just how it works. But again, like I say, I say the wife's collection, I say my collection, but the only real difference is the fact that my collection's in the basement, her collection is up in the bedroom. I can watch her movies anytime I want. She can watch my movies anytime I want. It's not really her movies, it's not my movies. It's the family's movies. They're our movies. They're the family's collection. It's just that me being OCD and being really into collecting and having my collection in a movie that represents, or a collection that represents me and whatnot. I got to keep my collection separate from her stuff. It's the OCD part of me. I very well could put her collection down here as well and just integrate it into mine, but then I wouldn't really feel that it was. I feel it was the family's collection, not my collection, which I know is sort of weird. And it's just, again, it's the collector in me. It's the OCD collector in me that just has to keep them separate, or it would drive me insane. In fact, if the wife was like, okay, no, I'm putting my movies in with yours, they're all going down here, I don't even know if I'd collect anymore. It would just, as much as I love movies, it would just seem weird. I'd be like, it would kill collecting for me, because the whole collecting aspect would just be like ruined. I'd be like, it's not my collection anymore. It's our collection. It just, again, I know that seems so weird and it's such a weird thing to say, but it's just the OCD part of my collecting. Even though she's free to watch any of these movies, because they're our movies, or I still see these as family movies. I just got to keep them separate. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to explain it. I know it comes off kind of bad, but again, I'm way too OCD about that. And again, it's just the collector in me. It's just a bad collector habit, or whatever you want to say. Just a bad thing collectors do, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea how to even go about explaining it, but it is what it is. But very cool to her to just be like, Go ahead, take them. Put them in the basement. They're yours. So very awesome of her. And also picking up some cool stuff from Goodwill. Doing a lot of hunting with Cinema Sickness Jr. He's pretty good luck. Always find some great deals when I'm out with him. So very cool. So anyway, guys, that is it. So, like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All kinds of up-to-date information on deals that I find that are going on, up-to-date information on what I'm currently up to. Also, if you're not already there, I'm posting, like I said yesterday, I have a boatload of Ultraviolet and iTunes digital copies that I am posting. I'm posting one a day for the next, what, like 30-something days, I said? There's a lot of days coming up, like a month's worth of codes I'm going to be posting. So every single day there will be a code posted. I actually already have the code for tomorrow up and ready to be posted. It's just waiting. I have it set for a special time to go off. And as soon as it, I like nose itches, I'm sorry. And as soon as it reaches that time, the post will go up. And you guys can jump on it. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to keep checking it out. But first come, first serve. The codes will only be used once. So a code every day for the next like 30-something days. Definitely. So 30-something or 20-something. It's a lot. It's a lot of days. So pay attention to that. Also, while you're there, be sure to check out the videos from Team Sickness. A lot of great collection updates and reviews from those guys and gals. And of course, while you're there, be sure to click on the merchandise tab and purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker, a Cinema Sickness button, and or a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. I would certainly appreciate the support. And of course, you can find links to all my social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It is all there at cinemasickness.com. So again, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm actually going to go to bed now. It's like almost 1:30, so I'm going to go to bed before I get loopy and really tired for tomorrow. I don't want to be nearly as tired as I was the past few days. So I'm going to try to get at least some sleep tonight. Hopefully Cinema Sickness Jr. will be good. So far, so good. He's gone down. He woke up a little bit earlier. Maybe like an hour and a half ago, he woke up, put him back down, went right back down. So, you're only supposed to, you're only supposed to do one finger. If you do two fingers, it like cancels them out. It's right here. So, fingers crossed, he stays down for the rest of the night, and I don't have to get up, and I don't have to be super tired tomorrow. We'll see. So that's it, guys. I know I'm rambling on so much in this video. I'm really sorry, but anyway, guys, that is it for real this time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. See ya. Goodbye.